We now move on to side lying work, where the focus is on strengthening the muscles of your hips, followed with some stretches. Now, if you find leaning on your elbow just a little bit too strong on your neck and shoulders, the alternative is to get your blanket or even a little cushion and place it between the head and the outstretched arm. Now that feels rather nice. I'll probably want to stay here, but I won't. We want that head of yours level with your spine, and your shoulders are stacked over the other shoulder. Okay? So I'll just leave it up to you what works best at home. If you've chosen the second option, have your elbow strong and beneath the shoulder. Be careful as you start to fatigue that you don't end up into this position, because this is truly uncomfortable on that neck of yours. So stay lifted, core muscles are switched on. Bend your underneath leg regardless of whether your head is down or not. Stretch out through that top leg. See that that hip is extended, so you want to be really challenged and open up this hip muscle, which gets incredibly tight. We're going to start with some side leg lift. Up you come. So think of abducting. The movement is called abduction of the leg, where it moves sideways. If you're on your elbow, stay lifted through your abdominal muscles. Pull that tummy of yours in. If you're in perfect alignment, you will find that the leg is restricted. It will not be able to come up as high. If you notice that you're suddenly able to just throw your leg up in the air, what's likely to have happened is you've dropped down into your lower back and you're using the wrong muscle group. So recollect your alignment and just move the leg up and down. Good. If you're lying down with your head on the floor, continue to stay lifted here. Now you should be feeling it just around this part of your bottom by now. We'll do a couple more. Exhale to lift. Inhale, staying strong. Exhale to lift. Inhale. Now bring that leg up, cross it over the other one, and wrap your arm around the leg as you turn your chest away. You're also getting a little bit of a spine twist. Hug your knee into the chest, and that should feel that stretch working right into the hip. Turning the head away once, and turning it to the other shoulder again, so you're getting some neck rotation. And to the center. Now let's try that hip exercise on the other side. Find that position with the elbow strong here. Underneath leg is flexed. Top leg send it away. Hip open. Pull up through your powerhouse and begin. Breathing out to lift. And down you come. Exhale to lift. And down. You can either keep the foot pointed or flex, or perhaps a couple of each. So you continue to work through your ankle. Strong up through your waistline. If the exercises are done correctly, you'll find you need not do too many repetitions, because you can almost feel the first rep. And pulling up here, breathe, and down. Here we go, and we lift. Just notice if the leg is starting to creep forward. Gently coax it to the back. Just a few more, out you come, and down. Just watch that waistline, and we lift. How's that underneath shoulder? And we lift. Let's do this one more time. Stay long through that hip joint. Hold it there. As we pull ourselves up, cross that leg. Right, here comes the beautiful part. Here we go. Exhale, and we turn the head. Few breaths here. Feel the sensations of the stretch. Drop that hip down. And take that head across to the opposite shoulder. A little twist into that neck. Turn once again to the back of the room. And release to the center. And come up to cross-leg position. The next stretch also works through the hips. Remember, if you need to support, placing a pillow underneath each knee. Let's bring your body forward on the exhale. We did this in beautiful stretches level 1. Hold it down here. Keep those knees just a little bit upright, and you'll notice a change, the intensity of the stretch itself. Now let's move your hands across to one side of the body. Bring your head as low to the knee as you can without force. Keep the breath smooth, soft, holding the stretch for a few seconds. And take it across to the other side. Round you go. Remember, if you need to sit on a support, 1 or 2 folded blankets, and come back to the center. Good. And release. Let's try that same stretch with the legs crossed the other way now. Sitting tall to establish good alignment through the spine. And bring yourself forward. Release the hips. No tension through the hips. No muscling into the hips. Let's go across this side first. Walking those hands around. Keep lifted up through your chest. The goal is to stay comfortable. You may feel a slight tension, just a very mild discomfort, but you can tolerate it. Back off, it becomes just a little bit beyond what you can control. Big stretch here. And we release. Let's hold those legs up. Wrap your arms around your knees. Center your head. Take a few moments to breathe here.